Okay, y'all, I'm here. You see, I'm not in my house. I am in this amazing cabin, and I'm standing here with a couple of folks. Some of y'all are going to know these folks. Some of y'all are not going to know these folks, but I'm telling you right now, you need to click on over to their YouTube channel and watch them. This, my lovelies, is Zach and Jen Stivers. They come down to Gatlinburg this weekend, and we knew we had to get together, had to hang out just a little bit.
That's right.
So if you guys, I know a lot of my friends and stuff that follow me probably aren't going to know who you guys are, but head on over. I'll leave a link in the description of their channel, and they've got a lot going on. Baby goats, chickens, ducks, guineas. Oh, and Jen here is just sick and disgusted that she has not grown near as many cucumbers this year as she wanted to.
Think about it.
But anyway, y'all, go over and check them out, and we'll get right back. And I'm pretty much thinking that this video is a cooking video, and this is a good way to introduce it. So today we are going to be making some pumpkin scones. It is fall of the year. Pumpkin scones and homemade pumpkin butter. So come on back with me. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the house on Avery Road. How fun was that meeting the Stivers? So much fun. They are such amazing people. Today we are making, well, pumpkin scones, but who am I kidding? They're pumpkin biscuits. So I want to show y'all real quick, and look, the reason I'm doing this right now is because fall's coming. It's not here yet because I'm sweating if I go outside. But fall is coming, and I wanted to share this recipe, I wanted to share this recipe with y'all before the fall gets here, so that y'all can make this at home. Look, they're too easy. If you can make a biscuit, you can make a scone, and they're so incredibly good, y'all. So let me take you over the ingredients of what we're going to need, and then we will get this party started. Okay, so over in my standing mixer, I have got the paddle attachment on there with 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Right here, I have got, let's see if I can get this right, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I've also got right here, I'm going to need 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, some good quality vanilla extract. This is my homemade vanilla extract that I make. And as you can see, I need to make some more. So got that. I need an egg, 1 stick of cold butter that's chopped up into dices, and 1 can of pumpkin puree. Now we're only going to use 1/3 of this for the actual biscuits, but we're going to use the rest of it to make a homemade pumpkin butter. So, are y'all ready to go? Okay, now there's 2.5 cups of flour in here. I'm going to go ahead and add my salt, baking powder, and baking soda. I'm also going to add my sugars and my pumpkin pie spice. Oh, did I tell y'all I had sugar in here? Okay, that is 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, and 2.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. So what you're going to do with this is just drop here and just mix that until it's combined. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go get my butter. Okay, now very cold butter is the key to this, y'all. So what I'm going to do now is, now that that's combined, I'm just going to dump in my butter, lower my paddle attachment, and let that go until it turns into kind of like the texture of cornmeal. Alright, now while that's doing great things, I'm going to come over here and combine all my wet ingredients. That is 1/2 cup of heavy cream right there. I got this egg. Just like that. And 1/3 cup of pumpkin puree. Let's have to look and make sure. 1/3 cup of pumpkin puree. And we're going to use the rest of this can to make the most amazing homemade pumpkin butter to smear all over these things. You don't even know. This has done its thing, and the texture is wonderful. The butter has really worked into that. Now, if you ain't got a mixer, by all means, you can go ahead and use like whatever you cut your fat into your flour with initially, whether it's a fork or a pastry cutter or something like that. But I've got the mixer, so I like to use the mixer. So I'm gonna get all this poured over in my flour and stuff. Get it all out. All the goodness. Now, you just want to work this just until it's combined. On low, just work it till it's combined. Then we're going to turn this out onto a floured board. Okay, now y'all, this can be a bit sticky. It's all right though. Just put it out on your board. A little bit of flour on top. Bring it together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flatten it out to about, I'd say, right there, about a ½ inch maybe. It's all up to you. If you want to cut these with biscuit cutters, you can. I'm going to cut them into triangles. Let me get my knife. I'm just going to use my bench scraper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to cut little triangles out of it. Like you're cutting cornbread. So just like that. Lovely. It hasn't got to be perfect. Cut. 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 That's going to be a big old boy right there. Now, I have got a baking sheet that I have lined with parchment paper. Okay, now we need an egg wash, which is an egg and just about a tablespoon of water. Nice little egg wash. Now with this egg wash, just wash the top. And after you wash the top of these, we're going to sprinkle them with sugar. You can use whatever sugar you'd like to. If you want to use brown sugar, use brown sugar. If you want to use white sugar, use white sugar. I'm going to use white sugar, and I like it because once it bakes, the sugar makes like crystals on top of it and gives it a little crunch. So sugar. Can't do this wrong, y'all. And my oven is preheated. I'm going to go ahead and slap these in the oven for 17, 18 minutes, somewhere along in there. And then we're going to start and get busy on our pumpkin butter. Okay, now y'all, your pumpkin butter is just going to be basically to your taste. How sweet do you want it? How spicy do you want it with your spices? The spices we're going to be using is going to be cinnamon, clove, and a little bit of nutmeg, not very much. But we're going to take what's remaining of our pumpkin, put this over in a pot, and I'm going to start out with a half cup of sugar. That's probably going to be plenty. Turn my heat on, get my spices. Now y'all, I'm very serious about this. Go with what you like. If you like more cinnamon, add more cinnamon. If you like more clove, add more clove. I'm not going to go too heavy on the clove. What in the world was that? I'm just going to do probably a teaspoon of cinnamon at first, just to give me somewhere to go. Then about, I'd say a quarter teaspoon of clove and some nutmeg. Now I like, if you've got ground nutmeg in the cabinet, that's fine. I like to buy the whole nutmegs and scratch them in fresh. Y'all give this a mix, give it a taste, see where it's at, and all you're looking to do is bring this up to where it's just before bubbling and steaming. So it's got a lot of steam in it, and it's done. Just that easy. Okay, y'all, I want to show y'all what this is doing. Now, don't walk away from it because it'll stick and it'll burn. But just keep it stirring until it starts steaming real good. See how that's steaming? Once it gets real good and hot like that, this is done, y'all. Just pull it off and let it cool. Just like that. It is time. Oh, goodness gravy, them things is pretty. And it's hot. Ouch. I'm going to show y'all what they look like when they come out of the oven. Look. See the cracks on top? Perfect. I'm going to let them sit here on this for just a minute, and then I'm going to transfer them to that cooling rack. And once they cool down a little bit, we'll give them a taste. Oh, and this pumpkin butter back here. Y'all, it smells like pumpkins in here. Oh, my gravy. Okay, I've given it as much time as I can, y'all. It smells like fall in here, like there should be a nip in the air outside. But it's not, it's hot. Even though it's fall, it's still hot. But let's give these a taste. I've already eaten one. You don't know that though. Okay. Look how lovely, flaky. The sugar on top gives a little crust. All right. Here's our pumpkin butter that we made. We're gonna give it a slather. Look at that. Everything is right in the world. Y'all, these are so good. I want y'all to please get in the kitchen, give these a try. And like I say, with your pumpkin butter, it's all up to you. If you want it sweeter, make it sweeter. If you want more cinnamon, add more cinnamon. If you want more clove, add more clove. It's totally up to you. But if you make these for people this year, this fall, they might follow you to the house. And that's all I got to say about that. Until next time, thank y'all for watching. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment box, subscribe to the channel, come on, ring the bell, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!